Imagine an object worth more than the gross domestic product of a small nation. These are the boundless art collections where priceless masterpieces reside. We are talking about artifacts that command values truly astronomical. Think about a single painting, it could sell for $450 million. That happened in 2017. It was a record shattering event for an old master. This is not just a painting, it is an investment, it is a piece of history. These collections hold thousands upon thousands of such treasures. The Louvre in Paris, for example, houses over 380,000 objects. Only about 35,000 of those are on public display. Imagine the scale of what is kept in storage. It is mind-boggling. This museum alone welcomes nearly 9 million visitors every year. That is almost 25,000 people a day. They come to see pieces like the Mona Lisa. This portrait is from the early 16th century. It is protected by bulletproof glass in its own climate-controlled environment. The insurance value for this one work is in the billions of dollars. In 1962, it was valued at $100 million for insurance. Adjusted for inflation today, that would be over $1 billion. And that is just one item among hundreds of thousands. The British Museum in London holds an astounding 8 million works. 8 million, only 1% is ever exhibited. Think of the sheer volume of human creativity and history contained there. Their collection spans 2 million years of human history. From ancient civilizations to modern times, one of its most famous pieces is the Rosetta Stone. Found in 1799, it unlocked the secrets of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. It represents centuries of painstaking excavation, years of careful preservation, dozens of dedicated historians and linguists work to understand it. Its significance is immeasurable. Not everything is about monetary worth. Sometimes historical impact is the true price. The Parthenon marbles, another controversial inclusion, date back to 447 BC. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City is another titan. It has a collection of over 2 million works spread across 17 curatorial departments. This includes art from ancient Egypt to contemporary Europe. Their staff numbers over 2,000 professionals. From conservators to security personnel. Imagine the security required for such a vast array of global heritage. Hundreds of cameras, dozens of guards, advanced motion sensors covering every single gallery. Every piece is cataloged with meticulous detail. Each entry can be 20 pages long, describing its provenance, its materials, its past restorations. A single acquisition can take years of negotiation, sometimes involving millions of dollars, or complex trades with other institutions. One painting by Vincent van Gogh, titled The Starry Night, resides in New York's Museum of Modern Art. It was painted in 1889. Its value is estimated to be over $100 million. But its cultural impact is priceless. A collection like theirs demands millions of dollars annually just for environmental controls. Private collections also hold their own secrets. Some private collectors own more than 1,000 important pieces, often kept in vaults or specially designed galleries at home. Their combined value could easily exceed $10 billion. These individuals are often discreet. Their acquisitions are sometimes made in secret auctions, away from public scrutiny. They might have a team of 5 or 6 art experts working solely for them, researching new acquisitions, ensuring authenticity, planning logistics for transportation. Transporting a single large sculpture can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. It requires specialized crating, climate-controlled trucks, armed escorts for high-value pieces. One collector recently acquired an ancient Roman mosaic for $50 million. The Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy, focuses heavily on Renaissance art. It has about 100,000 pieces, many by masters like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Their security system was upgraded in 2021, a $50 million investment. To protect these treasures from theft or damage, one of their most famous sculptures is Botticelli's The Birth of Venus. Created in the mid-15th century, it draws millions of visitors each year. Each painting undergoes regular conservation checks. A team of 25 conservators works tirelessly. They spend thousands of hours every year carefully restoring and preserving each canvas, ensuring these masterpieces last another 500 years. They even have specialized labs for pigment analysis and structural integrity checks. The National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. has over 150,000 paintings, drawings, sculptures, and photographs. It was established in 1937 with a generous donation from Andrew Mellon. He gave 126 paintings and sculptures, plus a gift of $10 million. Its initial collection was valued at over $100 million at the time, a truly monumental gesture. Today, its total collection value is in the many billions. Their most prized possession is often considered to be Leonardo da Vinci's Ginevra da Vinci. The only Da Vinci painting in the Americas, acquired for $5 million in 1967. Its current estimated value is easily $200 million. They also showcase impressive decorative arts and historical artifacts numbering in the tens of thousands. It is not just paintings or sculptures. Art collections can include ancient pottery, rare manuscripts, historic textiles, even vintage automobiles. One collection might feature 3,000 ancient Roman coins. Another could display 200 medieval tapestries. The process of authenticating these objects is incredibly rigorous. It can involve carbon dating, spectroscopic analysis, microscopic examination of pigments, expert review by a panel of 6 to 10 specialists. Each work has a story, a journey of hundreds of years, passing through dozens of hands, surviving wars, natural disasters, human neglect. They often have intricate restoration histories spanning decades. Consider the ongoing challenge of art provenance, tracing the history of ownership. This can involve decades of research, sifting through archives, examining old bills of sale. Many pieces were stolen during conflicts like World War II. Efforts to repatriate them are ongoing. Hundreds of pieces have been returned to their rightful owners. Sometimes it is a matter of decades before an object is finally returned home. There are still thousands of artworks with unresolved provenance, each one a legal and ethical challenge. Museums employ dedicated teams of 4 to 5 researchers specifically for this task. It is a slow and arduous process, often involving international cooperation among a dozen nations. This ensures ethical collecting practices are upheld. The sheer volume of data associated with each piece is staggering. Every museum uses complex digital databases to track acquisitions, loans, conservation history. Each database entry can have hundreds of data fields, describing an object's weight, its dimensions, its chemical composition, even the precise environmental conditions it needs to survive. The storage facilities themselves are highly advanced, requiring constant temperature and humidity control. Specialized racks, fire suppression systems. These facilities cost millions of dollars to build and maintain, protecting priceless heritage from the ravages of time. They protect against humidity fluctuations, temperature shifts, and even light exposure for centuries. The economic impact of these collections is also immense. Millions of tourists visit these institutions every year, generating billions of dollars in revenue for local economies, from hotels to restaurants to souvenir shops. Art is a powerful economic driver. It creates thousands of jobs directly and indirectly, from the artists themselves to the museum staff to the tourism sector. The education programs offered by these museums reach millions of students annually, providing access to history and culture, inspiring future generations of artists and historians. These collections are not just static displays. They are living, breathing entities, constantly evolving, constantly teaching us about ourselves and about the vast creative potential of humanity. They are a testament to what we value, what we preserve, and what we pass on. Each piece a silent witness to centuries of human experience, a record of our collective journey, a boundless reservoir of inspiration. The global art market alone transacts over $65 billion each year. This is a universe of beauty and profound financial worth.